The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 10% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Welcome to Star Wars Chatter, hosted by Andrew Vanzark. Now you're listening with power. Hello, welcome to the Star Wars Chatter, hosted by Andrew Vanzark. May the Force be with you, and now you're listening with power. Power to the music. So guess what? The Book of Boba Fett, Star Wars Vision, received Emmy Award nominations. I'm really excited for this, because honestly, in my opinion, these two shows are a refresher to the Star Wars franchise. And best of all, that the Star Wars Vision gets close to what Japanese media is, you know, and when George Lucas invented and created the imaginary world of Star Wars as we love it nowadays, most of us, well, it was inspired by Japanese culture, kendo, the media, the samurais, and all those things that encompass what Japan is. So it's really great seeing that they're getting Emmy Awards nominations. So, a legendary bounty hunter reborn as a leader with a heart and animated tales of galaxy far, far away through the lens of some anime's greatest creators. StarWars.com is excited to report the two Star Wars series, The Book of Boba Fett and Star Wars Vision, have been honored with nominations in the 74th Premier's Emmy Awards. You can check out the full list on Star Wars nominations below on the article. So go find out the article here on StarWars.com, and you'll be greeted with a lot of awesome reasons why Book of Boba Fett and Star Wars Vision have been receiving Emmy Award nominations. So I'm grateful for this. When I saw the Book of Boba Fett, it was great to have more story within Boba Fett and see who really is Boba Fett. We always thought that Boba Fett was completely just a bad guy, but in reality he's just a bounty hunter. A bounty hunter does what he has to do, what he's been told to do, and he gets the credits and does what he has to do. So, what's good about the Book of Boba Fett is that we get to see the why and the how of why we see Boba Fett again, because we all thought Boba Fett was completely dead on the sand pits, you know, with the sand crawler monster. So that being said, this show gives us more information. Some people say it's a bit mediocre, but I digress in many ways. So we get more information, and the Star Wars Vision, even though we did have some manga and cartoons before, this gives a really hot fresh to the Star Wars franchise for one simple reason. Most of the stories within Star Wars Vision are just new stories using the same scenarios and characters, but completely new. We got Ronin and so many other characters. It was such a refresher to see that thing, and I'm glad that Star Wars Vision got funded for more animated series, you know, and there are gonna be just random stories that contribute the universe that Star Wars Vision is portraying. You know, we're gonna have more Ronin, we're gonna have more of other characters. You know, each character, they're gonna portray their story and extend them as much as possible. So I really do enjoy the new takes that they're doing with Star Wars. Most people might digress and say, I don't like it, Disney ruined Star Wars and blah blah yada yada. But I think they haven't ruined Star Wars as people say. You know, like every franchise, like every show, like every film, and every video game and comic series and manga series, there's always going to be ups and downs. It's always a roller coaster. You can't please all the fans. But if you do please all the fans, then it becomes a full fan service, and that's not what we want on the series. You know, we want a balance of what the creator wants to portray and what the fans want. You know, that way we have a well-balanced, put-together show. Because if it's completely fan service, it lacks the story, you know, it lacks a lot of things, you know. So anyways, thank you for listening to the Star Wars Chatter hosted by Andrew Van Zark. Now you're listening with power. Power to the music. May the force be with you, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios, amigos! This was the Star Wars Chatter hosted by Andrew Van Zark. If you have any thoughts or any messages that you want to leave me, go check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Or my website, www.andrewvansart.com. And I'll catch you on the flip side. When you listen to Andrew Van Zark, you listen with power. Now, you're listening with power. Andrew Van Zark. Stream on every major music platform. Power to the music.